I don't want to go to Las Vegas either. I've been there too many times. They hear their heroin stuff. Fucking idiots.
Oh my God. This is interesting right here. So this is linoleum flooring that has been used for...
Also, we thought, remember the old shellac we used back in the day?
Yeah.
My brother was saying since he got that up there, he said, Linda, you should shellac all the linoleum so it stays. Water don't go behind it.
Yeah. I mean, we could seal it if you want to,
Yes.
but regardless, we're going to put some kind of a trim piece around all of this and secure this a little, a lot tighter than what this is.
Think where he did this? Feel up there, honey. Feel behind the wall, above the shower. Feel up there.
Oh wow!
See, I don't know what he did. He just covered it.
You know, I just covered it. Yeah, there was a hole there. No matter how you spin it, I just look freaking ridiculous today. Not a fan of this shirt. Not much a fan of this shirt at all. But I need to do some laundry. So I don't have a whole lot of clothes to work with right this second. Hey, what's going on? My God, that lighting is unfavorable this morning. It is, I believe, Wednesday morning. And hoping to make some things shake today because nothing is coming through right this second, and it's going to be like that from time to time, or maybe a lot of the time when you're just trying to do little odd jobs and side work. So put together a whole bunch of proposals that have not panned out for anything, and I know that the reason for that is because the price has just been too high. A couple of jobs have come through where, or a couple of inquiries have come through where I've been able to get pictures from people and shoot them a price just based on the pictures, especially for drywall repairs. Seeming like, per usual, I'm getting a lot of inquiries in relation to those, and everybody wants those done for as cheap as possible, but I'm not trying to do that. So average price for a drywall repair is now about $750 to $900. And I think two different proposals or two different numbers that I threw at people were for those two numbers specifically, and heard nothing back. That's okay. I'd rather not get the work than to go out there and do the work for nothing or next to nothing, even though it would be content. That is a situation that I battle with. And you know what's crazy is I've been willing to go do the work for nothing just to be able to make content about it, which is crazy to think, because the work that we've been doing, I've been doing for what I've been trying to make respectable prices, and I've been making content about that, and it's still, the content's not justifying doing the work for free. I just need to put it that way. I think that would have been unless the videos were doing, 1 million views or 100,000 views, then yeah, for sure. Damn, what is up with that damn sunlight? Yeah, then the content would be worth it to do the jobs for free. Short of it is today, we're going to try to find some work. I've got flyers printed out that I've never gotten a chance to pass out, so maybe I'll get a chance to do that today. I've got some video to get edited. I'm still working on editing this video from yesterday where I played Joe the producer and went and got with this guy, Made Man Mike, yesterday. And it's, man, when people watch these videos that I've done with this guy, oh my God. The white man is the devil. I mean, dude's a Black Panther, for God's sakes. He is a Black Panther, Black Muslim community activist. So you know it's white man this and white man that. Now, knowing that, I do want to say that, he has shown me quite a bit of respect. And I know that his issues are not with, all white people in general. And it's, whatever. I'm not even trying to justify this to any degree. Aside from those very hot take comments that, not a lot of people are going to be able to look beyond, and hopefully we're able to reach the right audience for this guy, creating his own brand for himself, which ultimately I'm sure we will reach the audience that is going to understand that fully. What was I going to say? I lost my whole train of thought. Oh, yeah, if you can get beyond those particular comments, what the guy shares, I mean, the stories and the things that he shares are really interesting. He's got some really interesting viewpoints. And to kind of put it into perspective a little bit, you know, this guy is going to be kind of like a Charleston White-esque type of a guy with some quite interesting hot takes. However, the difference between Charleston White and this guy is this guy has lived a life of nothing short of community service, being a servant to the community, being a consultant to businesses, you know, the black community solely. And there's proof, you know, the proof is on the internet. All you gotta do is Google this guy. So with that, it is an interesting thing. I'll say this, I love playing Joe the producer, that's great. But it is an interesting thing working in this particular capacity where I'm working with essentially a Black Panther dude as a white man, you know, and I can't relate at all to anything that this guy shares about. However, I do find it interesting. And, you know, one of the parties involved here, D, who brought this whole thing together, is like, Joe, I want to see a podcast between you and this guy. And I just think to myself, okay, well, if there was to be a podcast, then I would have to just be able to say my piece entirely. Look, you know, I need to interject here or whatever. Anyways, just a little morning rambling. Just dropped my son off. Got to figure out the day. And hopefully, something's going to shake. Leaving from Lowe's. Just got the clothing haul today. Needed to get some new shirts. This shirt just ain't cutting it no more, and looking like a freaking bum. Got that brand new orange flex on. This shit, $5 shirts. I bought 4 $5 shirts. And let me tell you, this one looks the part. Good God, look at the tight ass collar on this thing. Yeah, man. So all of my shirts, all of my clothes has turned into work clothes, and well, I need to go through all of my clothes and get rid of the clothes that is just too far gone, that don't fit no more, and, you know, maybe get a little bit in the wardrobe department. That wouldn't be bad. Maybe get a little bit in the wardrobe department. Gotta hit the bank, get a little bit of cash. I got cash on me, but I gotta go make my truck payment, so let me go get this money real quick. 1:30 in the afternoon, still in the truck. Back in the truck, I should say. So I was literally getting ready to do a live stream for After Prison Show. All I've been doing today is editing and putting feelers out there for work. And I literally just had 2 inquiries, and we're getting ready to go look at one of them right now. And I don't know what this is about to be. All I can say is the lady who I'm getting ready to go meet is certainly someone who has dealt with quite a bit of unfortunate situations, very tragic situations. She shares with me that all of her children, I don't know, just crazy situation. She's got a cottage, it's by the water, and she just had some people working on this thing to get it rent ready, and she caught them in there smoking crack and meth. I said, ma'am, I can relate. And she says, oh, I've been there too, I was a hippie. I said, no, ma'am, no, not about that. I can relate about the catching individuals getting high in my properties, or in my property. Here we go, we're getting ready to go look. I'm thinking it's gonna be a punch list, maybe some drywall. She also said she spoke to another guy who gave her a ridiculous price. I gotta know what that price is. I hope that this isn't all for nothing, but she does have a very sad story, and we need the work. So do we give her the tragedy discount? I need the job to be worthwhile, but I need the job. So anyways, let's go meet with this nice woman and see what she's got. Can we help her get this cottage in a very desirable area rent ready. We've got to land this. Sell me this pin. Hope I'm able to do so.
I look better in about another month when I get a vacation after fucking 15 years.
Well, I believe it. I feel the same way.
I want to go somewhere. I don't know where I go.
Okay, so
I'm coming to Puerto Rico, and I'm like, I don't want to go to Puerto Rico. I don't want to go to Las Vegas either. I've been there too many times. They hear their heroin stuff. Fucking idiots.
oh my God.
You're stupid.
All right, a drawer missing right here.
And the trim, yeah, and the trim would go here. I just stuck that there. Where would we put that, maybe?
If we can't find anywhere in here, we could just save it for a place where it could go.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we can put it in the shed.
Yeah, because if we don't have a use for it in here, there's no need to
Exactly.
put it somewhere where it's just going to be in the way. All right, finish up the trim in here. A little bit of repair work to do in here. Fill some holes. This is interesting right here. So this is linoleum flooring that has been used for...
Also, we thought, remember the old shellac we used back in the day?
Yeah.
My brother was saying since he got that up there, he said, Linda, you should shellac all the linoleum so it stays. Water don't go behind it.
Yeah. I mean, we could seal it if you want to,
Yes.
but regardless, we're going to put some kind of a trim piece around all of this and secure this a little, a lot tighter
Okay.
than what
And
this
don't you
is.
think where he did this? Feel up there, honey. Feel behind the wall, above the shower. Feel up there.
Oh, wow.
See, I don't know what he did. He just covered it.
You know, I just covered it. Yeah, there was a hole there.
And so what should I do? Nothing?
We'll look at it. We'll see.
All right. Okay, good. Oh.
We're pretty good at solving problems.
I'm so glad Jesus told me to call you down. I think I'm not going to get drunk now. I sat down with the bottle again. I was going to cry my ass out.
Okay, so
I
just...
can't believe they took all my stuff down, though. I have it, you see?
Yeah.
The curtain stuff. I just can't drill. They stole my drills. I just got some Tima.
All right. Well, I might have just screwed up again. Damn it! So, I just went and looked at a job. It is all the way out the beach. It is about as ideal as it can get. A lady who is heavily connected in this area. And when I talk about the beach, I'm talking about like the best part of the beach. And she's connected to a lot of people, and she is quite a wealthy woman. She has a home and she rents out rooms, and she makes quite a bit of money doing so. And her little piece of property is probably worth, well, like what she says, she's worth $1 million. She told me she was going to take me and run away with me. What the and we were going to go spend $1 million. Like, what the oh my God. But anyways, so yeah, I might have just screwed up because we were looking at a little rental studio-esque looking thing that a bunch of crackheads had jacked up to work. I mean, they put freaking linoleum flooring on the damn for the shower backsplash, which I guess, to be honest, is messed up, but it ain't a bad idea, to be honest. The problem is they used a bunch of cut pieces. So she was talking about using some sort of a shellac, which I don't think that that's what it would be. It would be some sort of a, clear coat frickin' sealant, something that you would clear coat countertops with or some shit to try to waterproof that. I can't even think of what we would use for that right this second. But like I said, I might have messed up because I gave her the price for that job, $750, and $500 for labor, $250 for materials. And we don't even need very many materials. It's basically a bunch of punch list shit, and it's some drywall repairs, it's some trim, it's a cabinet, it's a shower head and new knob, and it ain't a whole hell of a lot. It's a day's worth of work, $750. But here's the deal. There is so much potential with this particular customer She's taken a liking to me. Like I said, she wants to run away with me type-ish. It's something to do. Something to do and something to film. So long as I can find out if Jean's available tomorrow, we'll go do that job tomorrow. It ain't gonna be shit to it, but that's what I say now. You already know it probably will be so much more than what I've got in mind. Also, I need to say this as well. As nice of a lady as she is, she certainly seems like she can be a freaking handful. Talking about suing contractors and suing people and getting people arrested. Yeah, man, she could be a handful. So hopefully we'll make a good impression with her. All right, that's all I got. That was today. We've lined up some work for tomorrow. It ain't much, but it's something. You know what's crazy is I'm about to forget my whole freaking bucket. How wild is that? My dumb ass. I mean, my stupid ass. Look at this. I'm about to pull off and leave that. Damn, Joe. Got to be smarter than that. Hey, guess where I'm getting ready to be leaving from? And just got to be honest with you. Hoping today's gonna pan out. I bid materials for this job at $250. I just spent $180 at Lowe's, and I brought some material from the house. So you know, Joe is tripping on this price. Man, what was I thinking telling this lady $750 for a punch list? Shit should have been double. But by the time it's all said and done, we're gonna try to get some more money up out of her, because we're doing a lot of up and beyond shit, and you know, to fix the mistakes of some dudes who were getting high in the house. These guys put linoleum flooring as the backsplash on the shower. I just don't know where they do that at. I mean, that is preposterous to me. So, and we got to leave it up. But like I said, I just spent $180 on materials. I still got at least one other thing that I got to go get, and that's a freaking shit. That's a drawer for the kitchen cabinet. Now, I found a drawer in Lowe's, and that son of a bitch was $50-something. So that's crazy. I'm supposed to go look at a job. It's kind of on my way. It's a front porch. It needs a bunch of wood repairs. Got a lot of rot. I've already got the price in mind for that job, which is $1,500, and I feel like that's probably going to be way too high for this customer, but we'll see. I'll either look at it on the way out there or on the way back. It's already 8:41. It's going to take me 30 minutes to get to the job for today. I just got to head to the job. I'll look at that deck job or that front porch job later on this afternoon. But the game plan is going to be to get out here and to rock and roll. There's a bunch of little small drywall repairs that need to be done, some skim coating. Got to work on the shower situation. The knob, the head is all jacked up. That linoleum flooring freaking backsplash is all sorts of bullshit. I'm trying to put some sort of a clear coat over it in an effort to seal it, because it is cut up into sections. I also got silicone, I got caulking, I got hopefully everything that I'm gonna need to be able to do this. I've also got some decorative trim pieces to dress this shit up. I had to get nails for the brad gun, or the finishing gun. It's not a brad gun, it's a finishing gun. Had to get nails for that. Those were expensive. This polyacrylic clear coat that I got for this flooring, which is the only thing that I could think of to try to seal this floor backsplash. That was $20-something. I'm not eating any of the material costs. She's definitely got to pay for those. This price is way too low, but just hopefully it's going to make for a good day's worth of work. My game plan is to make about $300 on this job. Jean to make 200, mostly just punch work. So hopefully that's the way things are gonna go. Jean's gonna have to hold this thing down while I gotta run and go grab even more materials, because there's no sense in me grabbing things that I don't know size-wise, such as the knob for the shower, if we need to replace that, the head for the shower. I think we can reuse that. And the drawer, I don't have the size of the drawer, and I really don't even know where I'm gonna find that. There's a place called Habitat for Humanity, which is a building supply / thrift store or some shit like that. There's a place called Home Emporium, which has little odds and ends like that. The drawer for the kitchen cabinet is gonna be a pain in the ass, but we'll figure it out. That's what we do. All right, let's go ahead and head out to this job. I'd like to grab some breakfast too. I haven't eaten nothing this morning. I'm quite starving. I've got the receipt to show her for the cost of the materials, and let's hope for a good day's worth of work. Let's hope that we make the money that we're hoping to be able to make. I know my price is crazy. I don't even know why I said what I said. All I was thinking about is a day's worth of work and $250 in materials. And man, I know I should have said a hell of a lot more than that. All right, we just got over to this job, and man, got some interesting things to share with you, and I'll do so in a minute once I make my material run. Hey, look at this. So, you know, it's not a bad idea, to be honest, using linoleum flooring for a shower backsplash. It's a good idea in theory, but if you do it, my God, you know, look at this. Look at this repair work here. Yikes. Yeah, so we're gonna peel this whole piece off right here. Take a look at what these geniuses did back here. Oh God, that is just terrible, terrible shit. Yeah, so we'll skim coat that, and we're gonna use contact cement instead to hopefully get a better situation for a hold here. You got all these little holes. Look at this, look at how they secured it. Look at that nail. Jeez. The lady told me she thought that was a crack stem burn. Nah, they was using nails to secure this shit where it wouldn't hold that. Good God. So we got some shit to fix behind the toilet. A little bit of skim coating, just not much mud work, but a little bit. And then it's gonna be a little bit of trim that just needs to go right there. Baseboard needs to go over there. And there's gonna be quarter round around the rest of it. And I need to find this drawer. All right.
How's the video thing been going?
To tell you what, the video we did of the dock, they love that.
Oh, no,
They love watching you throw that hammer in the water.
what kind of comments did I get on that?
Joe's a terrible boss. Look at him yelling at Gene. Joe needs anger management.
What?
I'm like, damn, man, I wasn't even mad for real.
Hell no. They ain't seen upset.
Don't say that, Gene.
No, I said they haven't seen them.
I know, I said don't say that, I'm filming now. They're gonna be like, what do you mean? We need to interview with Gene.
I'm just as aggro as you. I feel like all y'all sensitive go home.
53 and 3/4. 53 and 5/8. 53 and 5/8. All right. See if I. Yeah, it was. Wonder if this is the piece that actually came out of the closet. I bet you it is. Nope. Where did this piece come out of?
That I couldn't tell you, bro.
Came off of something.
But I don't see it run long enough. What about behind there? No, it's still too short for that.
This goes to something.
It does. Now it's gonna bug me trying to figure it out.
Oh, don't worry about it. Focus on what you gotta do. I'm trying to make sure I cut. Alright.
Everything is more the nicest. You know? I can't believe they get 6 people in here, bro. That's amazing to me.
Alright.
People get aggro.
53 and 5/8. Go with this guy right here. Damn, I just had that pencil.
Terrible block. That's crazy.
This is not a good cutting surface at all. This thing is wobbly as hell. Okay. Okay, there we go right there. Are you on? Why?
Guess who came by the other day and hung out for a little while?
Who?
Hey. Jim stopped by the other day and hung out for a little while. Helped me do a couple things.
Why is this thing not staying? Tight.
Oh, that should never happen.
No, I just got
a
here.
screw on the back of it though.
It's the screw on the front.
Oh, this one's on the front.
Yeah.
Normally the bolts are on the back.
This chop saw has seen better days.
Yeah, you know all the pieces for it to put this on is in the van, right? In your center console where your trip van. I put them there when we took it apart.
53.
I love it when I clean the mud pans out after the job. All right, where is the mud?
On the counter in there. Damn. All right. 53 and 5/8. 53 and 5/8. Right there. Shit. 53 and 5/8. Right there. Okay. $53. Okay. All right, there's that guy right there. Okay, next it's gonna be 23 and a quarter. 23 and a quarter, and is it the same? 23 and a quarter. 23 and a quarter, 22 and 3/4. 23 and a quarter.
you that right now.
23 1/4, 22 3/4. Alright. Okay. Go with okay. 23 1/4. Okay. 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 That guy right there. This is 23 1/4 for that outside piece. 22. Jane, do we got any grips? Like any chance? There we go.
Yeah. Want me to go get you some?
No, I got a pair right here.
Make sure we had everything.
Okay. You got a utility knife on you?
Yeah, I've got one. There you go.
Thank you. There, here we go. This is what I want. With a trash can.
First one kind of thick, just so they get. You know?
Yeah, and to yeah. Okay. All right, 22 3/4 is the other one. Okay. Damn. Okay, just shot the end off right there. All right, so we should be good on both of these. Okay, that guy right there, and that guy right there, Joe the Trim Boss. Oh, that might be a little short.
What do you think, Joe? We got stick enough? Should I make it a little thicker?
I'll just run it. Only 5 minute more.
We're going with this first. Get behind this toilet real quick.
Yeah, just, you know, be moderate trying to fill it in. Because keep in mind that shit will take 3 years to dry.
Yeah, we got a big hole back here.
No, I know. Okay.
Nothing little caulk can't fix. Okay. What we got here? A couple more little small pieces. Okay. All right. That guy is good. Gene the Mud God. I try to be. I'm gonna use every last little bit of trim I find in here.
Oh yeah. Run that.
All right, here we go. These little small snippets. All right, so I need a inside quarter piece right here. Why does that look crazy to me? Okay. There's that corner right there. And here is gosh almighty. Oh Lordy. What do I got here? Oh shit. I need a piece of trim right there. Damn. I need a piece of trim on both of them. Okay. Well, I ain't realized that. Yep. Alright. Okay. Got it right there. Alright. Hack that guy off. Huh.
Alright, that's the first pan.
Well, I'm gonna need more trim. I mean, more of this.
Do it.
I need more of this.
Door casing.
Need one more little stick. Ah. Okay. Okay. I want to be careful of this carpet too. I mean, this is supposed to be brand new carpet.
You want me to get on? drop? If you did white stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, let me go get a drop. Make sure to run her through that way there.
Right. Alright. Shit. It's a tight little fit. Alright. Come on, baby. There you go. Okay. Freaking coat hangers are falling all over me. Dumbass shit. Okay. Alright, there you go. That guy's good right there. Alright. Alright. Next, I need a will this guy fit in here if I go? Hell no. Alright, take a 45 off of there. Jane, give me a pencil, please.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Yeah, about right there. All right. So you got a that is going to be about 52 and a half plus one. Plus
I'm
one.
gonna move that ladder out the way for the time being.
Yeah. 2 and a half. So it's in here. Yep. Son of a bitch. All right.
Alright, you walk away and set up in there. Right. Thank you, Gene. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. So that guy's gonna sit right there. Sit pretty. Right there. Okay, there she be. Right there.
All right. Ah, shit. All right. I'll need another piece of that casing. So for the time being, run this long guy. All right. What could you do with that?
What do you do with a hat? Let it rain? It's going to stick up any way you do it? Just take a little nub off of you. Right there. Okay. Take a little nub off of you. Okay. Okay. There. There. Yeah, I'll leave that. All right. Yep. Okay, that's gonna be 94 and a half, 94 and 5/8, 94 and a half. 94 and a half. Okay. Hey, Gene, come hold me down there. Just make sure I'm good. I don't want to start nailing this joint that's not good. Is it good? Can you push it back? There we go. We're good. You got a little bit, but not much. My little closet's fixed.
Oh yeah, the closet's got a decent little spot too. Okay. Don't nail that other side in yet. Okay. I'm gonna have to, once I make this cut, I'm gonna run and go grab.
Okay. I gotta get up here and play with mud before it dries, so I can thin it out. You know, it's trying to sag on me. Oh, perfect. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take a
Couple coats. But I got it filled.
and then you're gonna have to, you know.
Oh, I will. I just ran out. I wanted to throw this in the second coat.
Good deal.
Then
And then over there, look at that.
Yeah, look good.
Look good after another coat. We'll get it done.
Cool.
Now I'm gonna mud the rest.
All right.
All right, it's 10:53 in the morning, and I'm trying to go to a store called Habitat for Humanity. I've never been here before. I've heard about it for as long as I've been doing work. It's like I said, a thrift store for construction materials and also like furniture and things of that nature. I'm hopeful to be able to find a cabinet drawer, kitchen cabinet drawer. It's an unusual size for sure. And if I don't find this thing, what am I gonna do? I'll probably try to make it. And I can make it. Yeah, I can. Because Joe is good like that. I know I can make it. I don't got a table saw though. Whew. I don't know why I didn't think about just trying to make the damn thing to start with. I could make a cabinet drawer. Unreal story that I've got to share with you guys, and my goodness, I hope we're not in the thick of it on some bullshit here, and it kind of sounds like we might be. Lady is nice enough, but I just met the neighbor, and he's a very serious businessman, and he took my card and we had a lengthy conversation. I couldn't get out of the conversation, just wouldn't stop talking. But great guy. But he told me, he said, hey, be careful over there. And as soon as he said that, I already knew what he was going to say next. He was like, she don't like to pay. And I'm like, oh my God, are we about to have an issue receiving payment? I mean, the work that we're already in here doing, we're crushing it. Jeans deep in the mud, I'm deep in the trim. So long as I can get this damn drawer, we really gonna be getting it. He said, I sure hope you get paid. She don't like to pay. He said, why do you think you're over there? And you know what's crazy is she had a bunch of, as she referred to it, crackheads and meth heads working on the house prior. I mean, evident by the vinyl freaking linoleum flooring backsplash. I gave her the most unbelievable price for this work. $750. And I'm 180 in materials. I've only got $70 left to spend, and I need 2 hooks, a piece of casing, and a drawer. She don't like to pay. Why do you think you're over there? Thanks for the vote of encouragement there, guy. But I'm grateful for the information shared. And you know what's crazy is when I was over there talking with her yesterday, she was asking if I wanted a deposit. Should I have told her that I wanted one? As soon as I said I don't need a deposit, she said she had a guy come and get $20 from her and never come back. And she said he probably went and got a hit of crack. I said, are you telling me that a guy asked you for a $20 deposit? What am I doing? I'm doing quality work. No matter what it ends up being. My life is in freaking shambles right now. Can you imagine? We work all day today and we don't get paid? She said the last guy she had working on the house stole the tools. They probably stole them because she didn't pay them. Oh my God. Let's go to Habitat for Humanity and see what this is about. Huh. Well, they definitely have a bunch of interesting stuff here. All used shit, which is crazy as hell to think. Damn old windows and doors. Wow. Oh man, look at this. Look at all these sinks. Oh man. Wow. Very cool. Leaving from the thrift store, I found a piece of casing. $2. This should handle that piece of casing that I need in the closet. However, they didn't have anything that would help me with the drawer that I need, which, no big deal. We'll treat this like pickers today. Leaving from one of my favorite stores for getting home goods, Home Emporium. They had a cabinet drawer that would fit, but you had to buy the whole cabinet, and that son of a bitch was $100, and I'm not spending that. So, final and last, we'll go to Lowe's, we'll get the wood, and we'll build that bitch ourselves. That's all we can do. All All right, leaving from Home Depot. $90 later. Only had $70 left on the budget. Spent $90. But I got the wood to build the missing drawer. You know, sometimes you gotta just do what you gotta do. We gotta build this shit. So, I hate the fact that I've been gone so long. I've already been gone for about an hour. And hate leaving Gene out there on this. Him and I together, we're gonna be able to blast this thing out. I do have a job that I need to go look at, and I've got a bunch of people who are reaching out right now. I confirmed a drywall job for Monday for $900. That's gonna be a tight squeeze on the profit line on that one. Hopefully we can get that job done in a day. That would be the game plan, but it's a decent amount of freaking drywall work to do. So I need to figure out best plan of attack. I need to figure out the best plan of attack right now because it's 12 o'clock. Do I go look at this job now or do I look at it later? Regardless, there's nothing good about this. Where I'm at compared to where I gotta go. I would be another hour, so I wouldn't get back to the job till 1, a little bit before 1. Let's go look at this job. Let's go look at this job. This ain't bad, just needs to be sanded and painted. Disconnected, broken off. Some of this can be salvaged. Doing good, how y'all doing? There you go. Yeah. All right. We're just looking at it right now. Appreciate it though. That needs to be replaced. No, I just work on them. All right, that needs to be fixed. That needs to be replaced right there. So some of the pickets need to be replaced. That bottom piece needs to be replaced. And that looks like that's a piece of casing that was used for that bottom. And then looking at all of this, yeah, that is some ugly. Yeah. Look at that guy there. All right, and then down here, whew, it's gonna be a decent amount of materials needed. All right, and then around here. So it looks like a 1x6 that's just been chopped up. All that needs to be redone, resealed. Let's take a look at it from. Yeah. She rotted out decent. Damn, she rotted out decent. Okay, so look, yeah, let's see how that piece is disconnected right there. Yeah, we could do a totally different piece for the bottom, just to re-secure everything. A lot of little fixes on these posts. Yeah, bottom rail needs to be replaced. The bottom rail here is good. Bottom rail over here needs to be replaced. And decent little amount of post work. All right, I think I've seen enough. Good deal. Let me look at that one screwed up side one more time. Yeah. Oh, damn. What is that? Okay. Take that guy off and just redo it completely, replace this whole piece right here.
It's a lot of caulking they use to try to dress that up. All right, I think I've seen enough.
All right, just got a chance to look at that job, and my God, are we in the freaking thick of it out here. Whew. People hanging out, just having a good old time. I don't know if you guys heard the individuals that rode or were walking past me talking about they could fix all of that right now. Do I have the materials? Could you imagine that? Let's get it. You got tools? Oh no, I need to use your tools. Man, that would have been a video right there. Just, hey, let these guys try to fix it. I know that would have been entertaining for sure. Okay, so looking at that job right there, what's the price? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The price coming to mind right now is $1,500. Yeah, it is. That's the number I want to go with. Damn sure the number that I want to go with. What we got going on, buddy? So what do y'all think? $1,500's a decent price for that. It's just a little bit of picking and fixing. It'd be nice to dress that up. $1,500, we'll go ahead and paint it too. Ain't too bad. I can't imagine she goes for that price though. I can't imagine. But that's the number that I got right now, and I'm not trying to deviate from that. About a day's worth of work, easily. I don't know, maybe it's not $1,500, maybe it's only $750. There I go, right? Yeah, there I go, man. That's what I do. All right, I am 30 minutes away from the job. It is 12:30 right this second, and I need to get back and help Gene out. I just talked with him on the phone. He's doing fine enough. But man, we got to build a whole ass drawer. Man, building a drawer is $500. And I ain't charged but $500 frickin' dollars for frickin' labor on this damn thing. What the hell was I thinking?
Take the course, last one. 19, take the course, last one, right there. Okay. Okay, take the course, last one. Do something over here. 19, take the course, last one. Okay, mark that guy, right there. All right. Get that first. Got it. Go in. Go you. All right, there. All right, first one. Get the next one. Get that guy. All right, so there you go. Right. Let me get another one. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, the screws are broken. And screwed up. Here we go. It's all here. Go. Okay. It seems like it is perfect. Right there. Okay, and that right there. Right. I can just go in here to start. You've been whooping my ass. God, you've been whooping my ass. Of course, she sticks out like shit.
Why?
Because I'm sure we can adjust that.
I mean, the drawer can't be too long because it ain't fucking going all the way back, you know? Should work good. Oh, there you go. When you put the face on it, it'll work, right?
Oh, it's a soft shut.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. Man, I swear for God I'm worth $1,000. Yeah, for sure. Damn, man.
Hey.
Boy, if I ain't proud of that shit right there, man, look at that.
That's fine. That's proper. I'm impressed.
Damn, man, I did the damn thing on that. All right, now all I gotta do is put a face on, which ain't shit. That ain't nothing. All right, Gene, if you want to take a break.
Yeah. Oh, man, baby, you shouldn't have done that.
I know I gotta be about the stupidest son of a bitch for trying to even fix this stupid ass flooring on the wall. Yeah, I know you're gonna get it all over you.
Yeah. That's not good.
So, we're taking this shit down
And we're just gonna frickin' mud this shit. And do it right. Okay? Because this is insane. Yeah, she ugly. She got a ways to go too. But we got so much freaking mud on here. Ran all this trim, don't mind that. Hey, that was what was there. Caught the shit out of that. We just did all of this. And we're gonna clean up and get up out of here. We probably got about a half a day in here tomorrow. And it's just the way that it goes. So, ran all the trim throughout here. Built this drawer right here. So proud of this. Look at that, man. Look at that. Joe the Builder. And everything is uniform. Well, that ain't even uniform there. But my stuff is the way that it's supposed to be. Yep. That's nice. It's clean craftsmanship right there. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the biggest dummy in the world. God, I feel like the biggest dummy in the world. Why didn't y'all tell me? I'm sure you probably did too. Joe, what are you doing with the dumbass vinyl siding on the shower? Remove that junky, janky, dumbass shit and do it the right way. Skim it. And I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. To realize that's what needed to be done. But man, it took me a while to realize it. That's for damn sure. So, I'm a fool. Damn, I'm a fool. So anyways, we finally realized it at about, I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock, after I had contact cemented everything, and oh man, I'm an idiot. And yeah, so we tore it down and tried to do it the right way, and you know, we did a lot of extra shit today. Built a whole ass drawer. And I ain't gonna lie, that was actually quite a bit of a pain in the ass. And it really shouldn't have been that big of a deal or a pain in the ass, but the thing that made it that was I was just stressing and struggling to try to hurry up, because I wanted to get this shit done today, and I just knew that we weren't going to. Damn, I left my glasses at that job and everything. It's just been a day. It's been a 24 hours, I should say. Yeah. I'm a freaking dummy. So I bid that job at $750. I heard first thing this morning that this lady don't like to pay nobody. Dealt with her all day long up our freaking ass. And she kept making this comment over and over, which really bothered me, and I couldn't put my finger on it, but now I think I got it figured out. She would keep showing up, and she would say, yeah, I heard you on the camera, and she said that numerous times today. And then I guess I realized she must have some cameras out there, which is really crazy to think. So, by the end of the day, I did text her. We didn't even see her anymore. And, you know, why would we? A couple of things that we went up and beyond on, and real quick, I know I'm all over the place, but a couple of things. So there was a piece of flooring that was all jacked up. We fixed that, cut it out, put the piece of flooring in there the correct way, seamless. The kitchen drawer, the shower backsplash, And then she was still asking us for other shit to do. But anyways, by the end of the day, she disappeared. So I text her and I'm saying, hey, we got to come back tomorrow to finish. We got about a half a day. There will be some additional charges as well of $200. That's it. So the grand total on this job will be $950. I'm paying Gene today $160. That's $20 an hour for 8 hours. And he gets it. He knows that Joe don't be bidding shit right, and he knows that I'm trying to. And you know, a perfect example is I had a whole bunch of other work come inquiries today, and one of them was for putting together an end table. I told the person we got a minimum price of $150. They said, Jesus Christ, that's more than the table cost. I didn't respond. Ain't no need to. When I give this $1,500 price for this front porch repair, if that's what that price is going to end up being, it probably will be a little bit lower than that. Probably shouldn't be, though. They may not go for it. But I can tell you this. The work that we're doing over here, we're trying to do the absolute best that we can do. I feel foolish for not only the way that I bid this, but also taking so long to tear down that dumbass vinyl flooring. Had I done that first thing this morning, yeah, that would have been helpful. We still wouldn't have been done today, but we would have been closer than we are. And we're not far. We just got a bunch of sanding to do, some priming, and paint the bathroom. We've caulked, trim, we've done all of that. So it won't be much left tomorrow. Maybe I can put another job on, maybe a little half a day job. By the time it's all said and done, I'll probably be making the $160 a day that Gene's making. And it's all good, so long as we get paid, and hopefully we do. I'm proud of the work that we do. I like to work hard. I like to make a good impression. Do what I say we're gonna do. Sometimes that's appreciated and sometimes it's not. Anyways, it's 5:30 in the afternoon, 5:30 in the evening. I'm gonna go home, try to hopefully enjoy the evening and see what tomorrow has in store. Thank y'all for taking the time. I'll look forward to sharing more with you just as soon as I can. And until then, take care.